Hey, I'm not gonna stay on the show with you.
You gotta stay.
If
Hey.
hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm not gonna stay. Hey.
This episode is powered by www.sauceap.com/free3. Go and get your copy. What's happening?
No.
What's going on?
I'm gonna tell y'all what's happening.
Hey.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's happening.
Hey.
I'm not gonna put up with it.
Hey. How y'all living? Too tall.
Too short.
Don't be short today, babe.
Nah, since you got a lot of things to say. Hey, since you got a lot of things to say, go ahead. You got everything to say over there. Go ahead, say it. Hey.
It's just another Friday, man. We in the same place, same city. Got the same cameraman, Rome J. I got a little gas today. That donut, them 2 donuts got me. That's all.
Don't light a match, cause he gonna blow it up the way he up here doing right now. This crazy.
Oh, man. Who you got this weekend, man?
Who do I want to win? Who would I like to see win?
Yeah, we'll go that route. Who would you like to win this weekend?
I like to see the Eagles win. And then, obviously I'm gonna go for the
Cincy?
the Texas kid.
What about the other game? You going with the Texas kid on that side?
Yeah, I would like to see 2 Texas high school athletes in the Super Bowl.
That'll be nice.
Yes, I like to see Jalen playing Pat.
I would like to see the Eagles because of Jalen. But then I got to go with the Bengals on the other side.
Why?
Just Snow Burrow. I've been riding with him.
What do you call him? Snow Burrow?
Snow
He
Burrow.
was slanging that thing in the snow now. Boy.
Snow Burrow. I've been riding with him since he came in the league. So I want him to get back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then at that point, we'll see what happens.
Well, if they go, I want to see Jalen win it.
Yeah.
That's why I want to see the Eagles. I want to see Jalen win it.
That would be nice, but I just feel, the Bengals, they get back. They're not going to let another one slip. They let that last one slip from them.
I mean, that sounds good.
I know.
That sound good.
It's all cliche.
We get back, we ain't gonna let another one slip. That sounds good.
Yeah, all of it is
until
cliche.
Eagles defense get out there and lock up. Sound good.
Either way, I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a good Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, the league, it's going to, I've only seen one, the blowout when Denver, when Peyton Manning them got blew out by Seattle. Other than that.
That's the game where it was just all field goals? They were just kicking field goals?
I can't remember. I just remember there was a lot to a little.
Right.
That's what I remember. But I don't know. I really like to see, because Jalen, I feel like his game, man, he got in a system where the coaching staff worked to the, to the things that Jalen does really well.
Right.
Put him in positions for him to succeed, not trying to put some offense that you learned 20 years ago on an athlete to where it doesn't work, with their particular skill set or do the things that they do best. And you're trying to, what they say, what's the saying? You're trying to put a square or a ball through a square peg or something like that. You know what
I know what you're trying to say. Yeah, but you always say, you got to know your personnel.
KYP.
But what baffles me is why don't more coaches do that though?
You want to know something? What I think? I think they do know their personnel. I think they know it. I don't think they have the skill set or the actual creativity to actually build something of their own, build their own identity of offense. So they take an offense that they've learned and they just continue. They know it. It's easy. I can implement this offense. I know it, instead of taking the time to develop your own values, your own schemes, to find those matchups and do the things that your personnel does well. That's just what I believe.
That makes sense though. People just stuck in their own ways, learn something, ain't come up with it on their own, so they really don't know how to finesse it.
It's hard when you don't create it, man.
Yeah.
I think you just go through, there's so much development when you actually sit down and go through the process of creating from scratch. Cause you create something, like, oh, that didn't work. And then you like, oh, that didn't work, but okay, well, we can do this and we can bring this motion. Right. Or, you know what I'm saying? So I think
if you don't create it, then you don't even know how to fix anything or change anything.
It's harder.
That makes sense. Cause it just baffled me, like, you got this dude, why are you running these plays with him? Don't you know he can get outside and run? He can move around in the pocket. So it just always baffles me with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's
even on this on all levels though, not just the pros. We talking high school.
Absolutely.
And that's probably where it's the worst.
Absolutely.
It's on the high school level.
And man, there's so much you can do on the high school level. It's just crazy.
It is.
It's crazy.
But they make it complicated.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah.
It's really. I don't know. Maybe it is complicated.
Yeah, you played the game. You played the game.
I know.
What? No, tell me.
Maybe it is complicated. Maybe others have just done it so long that it makes it just look easy. But it's really complicated. So people think they can do it, but they really can't.
No, most high schools are underperforming a lot. What are you saying?
So that's what I'm saying though, right? What I'm saying is okay. Training, for example, right? We post videos. We might not post like a mess up rep. We're posting all good reps. Right. So then somebody comes and they say, oh, I can do that. I can do this. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't done it as long as we've been doing it. So we make it look easy so they think that it's easy.
because I think when you see a lot of our athletes go to perform, the product is there. We see the product that's put on the field.
Right.
Or on the court.
So what I'm saying is they haven't been invested in their craft.
Bull crap. Yes. Oh, I thought you were about to say they haven't been in it long enough. Absolutely. Absolutely.
They haven't invested in their craft.
Absolutely. You know what somebody said? I saw somebody say this and I said, oh man, boy, they just hit what does he say? They just hit the head on the nail. But
we need to trademark that. Whatever the legal.
It would be copyright, right?
Copyright, okay. Trademark.
I don't think anybody cares really about head on the nail, but nobody wants it. You can have it for free.
Nobody wants that.
You can have it for free. You know what somebody said though? And they said some of us are headed into our 21st year of coaching. Some of us are headed into our first year for the 21st time.
Now, if that didn't ring a bell. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I said.
That makes sense.
I said that's what's happening.
That makes sense, bro.
Guys are heading into the next season, the 10th season, for the first time.
Here we go again.
They're not really headed into this 10th season because they haven't accumulated all of these knowledge and mess ups and corrections and athletes and progressions and regressions and changes and adapting.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They just
Because
ready to restart what they just did.
what they just did. And how many times does that happen? How many times does that happen? We're gonna do the same thing we just did. We're doing the same ND, the same practice. We're gonna go through the same exact off season, the same this every
All the time.
single
All the time.
year
That's a good
over again. So no, you're not headed into your 21st year.
Cause ain't nothing changed. Nothing new. No new plays. Nothing. Got kids out of position.
So
That's a good one right there.
so it makes you think like, so I guess some people feel like, well, I really believe in what I'm doing. So 10 years, I'm gonna keep doing the same thing until somebody else gonna buy it. And then finally y'all win. So you think it's about, you thought it was about, no, it's not.
No.
You just ran across a group of kids that were very talented.
That's all that is.
Right.
That's all that is. Ain't no way I'm a weak coaches and we have one losing season and I'm gonna come back and try to do the exact same thing.
Here, this is what I say. Here's what I say. If you're building
I'm not.
if you're trying to build a program, I think, I can't believe I done had these boys on the show.
Y'all locked, you're locked up today. Snatch it off there.
Get out of there. Even y'all know kind of nothing. What? I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying.
God dang, Dasani. They done snuck on stage.
I was talking about 10th year.
10 years.
Okay. So for me, I feel like 1 year if you developing a team, 1 year, okay. Next year, y'all kind of losing. 3 years in a row.
Come on now.
For me, like that second, if we lose 2 years in a row though, like that, it's like, oh, we gotta make drastic. Gotta be a complete.
Only 360.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we gotta turn it all the way around.
Oh, we was running the ball. Guess what?
Yeah,
Bombs over Baghdad.
we gonna figure out something. Something gotta be different.
You got to.
Somewhere.
You got to,
It's
man.
either staff. Another thing that I kind of ran into is like, man, on a high school level, I'm sure it has to be really, really hard because sometimes I feel like the head coach and one staff in particular, I really feel strongly about this. Head coach has the right mindset, right ideas, the right culture. But man, it's tough to get everybody to constantly deliver that same culture, mindset, leadership across the board. And, I don't know. It's like, dang, do you blame the head coach for not being able to really set the tone and lead these guys? But at the end of the day, at some point, and this is the argument we got in about who's more important, the teacher or the student. Because I feel like even though the teacher or the coach, the head coach can only do so much, you got to have a staff that's willing to absorb that and regurgitate it.
Yes.
So it's like, if the staff is not going to live up and deliver every single day, you can't just continue to allow things to slip, because when you allow it to slip and then it's gone, it's gonna get slipping away. Then boom, this happened. Next thing you know, you done lost your whole everything. So it's tough, I think, but it's like head coach might have it, but the staff just
Ain't got it.
just don't have it, man. Don't want it. Don't want to deliver, man. Just want to show up and go home.
So then we got to get rid of them.
But how? They want to be in the position. I feel like it's tough on the high school level. For one,
Yes, the high school level.
just not paying enough, long hours. Guys are away from their families. Come on now. So I don't know, man. You got to really love what you're doing, man, to invest in it. I don't know. For me, I feel like if you just show up to do your job and you go home, you're not really fooling with it. But if you come a little early, hang out, you know what I'm saying? Stay after a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Shooting the
What
shit.
do you think about this?
Yeah,
Just
Or even just,
brainstorm.
yeah, and hanging.
Shooting
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, you know what I was about to say.
So that's what I feel. I don't know. But
Chill, man. I don't know. Know your personnel. Snowborough's going dumb this weekend. And then after that, I don't know what else we got.
I got Jalen them, man. I hope Jalen them do well. Yeah, we supposed to read the comments, man.
Comments?
Yeah, we're supposed to read some of these comments off the I forgot what video.
What's the last jump we did? The Kirby,
Yeah,
one of the coaches.
Yeah, we got a lot of feedback from that one, man. We basically had 800,000 views on that joint. Man, if y'all haven't seen it, if you haven't heard it, if you go to our TikTok, man, what's our handle? It's just our handle just to, I don't be knowing. Yeah, our handle just the business name, Sacrifice Training.
Hey, and if you ain't following, follow.
Yeah, we've been running that one up. We had 16K pretty quick. But yeah, it's pinned at the top, 799.9 thousand views. Some of the comments on there basically just talking about how you feel about Kirby Smart's locker room, speech. And I think some people are saying they don't even think that was the national championship.
Yeah, I think they're saying it might have been like a week before or 2 weeks before, something like that.
Okay. But yeah, man, mostly everybody in the comments, they felt like they'll run through a brick wall for them. One guy saying exactly the environment. Violent sports bring that type of environment. I approve. I'll be ready to run through a brick wall after that. Everybody.
This person said the same thing you were saying. Think it's corny. Someone leaked it to begin with.
Yeah, I'm not really liking how that's getting out. The locker room stuff is getting out.
That's old school.
Perfect speech. I don't think it's old school. I think it's still happening. People just older, so they ain't playing sports no more.
Yeah, he's saying that's old school. That's what you're supposed to say. That's a coach coaching his team. Yeah, I mean, we got dogs in the comments.
All of them.
I'm looking for somebody
They say, I run through an effing block wall if my coaches in high school got us this hype. They say you ain't a real coach if you ain't cussing. Well, at some universities, they ain't gonna allow you.
They ain't going for that.
Yeah, they ain't going for it.
I can hear the passion. Oh, yeah. I'm looking for one that's saying.
That's negative, I know.
Yes.
I know. They say sounds like a damn good coach. Love his energy and desire to win. Rings don't care about your feelings. That's the energy I'm on right there. Championships, they don't care about how you feel. I like that. Sounds normal. Everybody, I don't think anybody here went against it. And I'm talking about
There's 5,000 comments.
God. They say
5,529 comments on that.
Somebody said the national championship speech was even better.
Oh,
Let me
so
hear that one.
That wasn't it then.
Let me hear that.
Hey,
one.
somebody say, shit, I need this talk every morning. Get that. Right. Yep. Then another person said, I think I need this speech to be played on my way to work.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
The boy say I'm 58, out of shape, with a prosthetic leg, and I'm ready to suit up.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, dog.
Yep, they did just that.
Yeah, they did what they were supposed to do with that. He gave them the juice.
I ain't know this. They saying, I don't know how true this is, but somebody said bro had the team wearing "No One Cares" on their shirts after they won the first natty. So they won the first natty, then after they had shirts wearing "No One Cares," like we.
Do you know what that's going? Do you know what that's
I love
going to
it.
do to a team?
I love it. They played like that too.
Yes, like y'all don't. But they felt disrespected all year.
That's because nobody really thought they could come back and do
Oh,
it
yeah,
again. Like,
yes.
it's a fluke. Like Clemson came in, win one.
Even when the first rankings came out, they had them at 3.
which is crazy.
I said, what?
Which is crazy. The way they dominated, which is crazy.
Goodness gracious.
But that just show you, this had a goal to show all of us constantly. Nobody really cared about what you did last year or yesterday. Like, people gonna talk that talk regardless. Like you could just they just won a national championship champion.
They
people
already
gonna
talk.
They gonna doubt the next time you get out there.
Are they gonna be able to run the SEC next year?
Like, does it even matter?
Like-
Like we ain't playing yet. We just won the whole thing. We the defending champs. But that's just the way it is, man.
Yeah. And you just got to strap up and just keep showing them and showing them and showing them.
You know, I'll tell you though, that's got to be the hardest part, man. Is constantly finding a way to have the energy to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
The mindset, man. The mindset to practice to prove it. You know how it is, bro.
I know.
You know how it be at practice, man. You get cleats on, you have to literally, I remember from my freshman year, coming out of the locker room, I remember like at the beginning of the year, like we used to do real two-a-days, man. 2006, 2007 in
know
college.
about that.
You do a real practice at 9, banging, 2-hour joint, leave, go eat, film, weights, nap, lunch, whatever, come back, 3 o'clock,
Back in the helmet.
film, back in the helmet. And I remember one day I was like, I have to figure out a way. I had to talk to myself to get myself up every day. So what I used to do is, after me and Jarrell used to argue about him always coming to take my seat, first of all, wherever I was at my freshman year, he would always find me to come and
I
take
didn't
my
know
seat.
that.
Yes. I don't even know if he would admit that.
He's not good.
I don't even know if he would admit
He's
that.
not good.
But it was the thing with the upper class. So I was a freshman. I was a freshman traveling with the team, starting, playing corner on the defense. And they was just chastising me.
He said chastise.
So if I'm sitting down on the bench in the back, putting my shoes on, upperclassmen come and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I need a seat. So I'm putting my shoes on, and Jarrell comes standing in front of me like, I'm looking like, it was like, hey man. I'm like, I'm looking like, huh? He was like, hey man, you need to get up. Looking around like, what you mean? What do you mean get up? Cause I need somewhere to sit down and put my shoes on. I was like, wow. Okay.
He said, I'm really going through
Right.
this.
Right before practice? But, so what I used to do is, man, we had a small little hill. You know, you come around the back of the practice facility, you run up the little hill. Small, not like a long hill, small little hill to climb to get up. And once my foot hit the grass, I would just scream. As soon as I hit the hill, I would, on my way up that hill. And that was just my way of,
Here we go!
Yeah. Just to try and get in the mode. Because every day, when you playing for a team that's competing for national championships, I can't even tell you the mindset.
You better be ready to practice.
Every
Plain and
day.
simple. You better be ready to practice.
I was talking to teams talking about they don't even watch. I said we
They don't watch
watch our practice. Y'all ain't watching practice like this every day. Some of the players be saying that they don't watch their practice from the day before, like that.
So how they correct it?
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody not where they supposed. They don't belong.
It doesn't
They're
make
not,
sense.
They're not supposed to be where they at, bro. She's talking. I'm like, bro, I'm watching Indy. I'm watching.
We watching everything.
What? One-on-ones, half line.
First thing we gonna watch is the
Inside.
special teams.
Oh,
That's the
special teams. We watch a film on special teams. You better be right.
and be lackadaisical on special teams if you want to.
And don't let it be punt. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If any special team is right, it better be punt. It better be punt. You mess up punt?
Fred ain't going for that.
You know what? And I understand now why Pete coached this punt team. Because if a punt get blocked, punt, somebody return it.
Did we ever have somebody return a punt on us?
I was just about to say, I don't think we've ever had someone return a punt on us.
I can't remember.
I remember
one.
one kick return, first play of the game, and that's the way we lost.
Who?
Whitewater. No, my freshman year, didn't they return the kick to the house the first play of the game? Yes.
The first play of the game?
Yes, they did. And I ain't gonna lie, Larry, I was mad at you. I was mad.
We was there?
No, it was here. It was here at home. I was mad. Larry, I was mad at you that game. Because, you know, I was starting on kickoffs. Well, you know, you starters on defense that be playing on kickoff. I was a lane runner.
Yeah, I know you. I know we lane runner.
I was a lane runner. You know, we ain't no right. We ain't one of the everybody ain't gonna get that. Everybody ain't gonna get that one. Only the real ones gonna know why we laughing. Yeah, man, I was a lane runner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you know I was a lane runner. I know you was a lane runner. All right. So for whatever reason, bro, I guess I've been playing all year, but I guess coach thought he wanted to try and put an upperclassman in there.
On kickoff.
And if I'm not mistaken, you know, on kickoff, you need 3 outside.
Yeah.
you need 3 outside.
Nigga went inside.
Dipped inside. Went up the sideline. Took it to the crib. I think we gave one kick return, but I don't think we ever left. I don't think we ever gave
No, we ain't never give up no punt.
punt return. Boy, you got me crying,
better
boy.
not had.
But yeah, man, it's a battle. You're right. In those kind of cultures, man, it's so. I ain't gonna lie, man. It can be exhausting, but it's certain type of players that can deal with that kind of stress every day and be okay.
Yeah.
Because it didn't bother us. We had so much other stuff going on. It was like you got in there, you did it.
It was never I'm about to quit. I don't know if I can do this. It's just too much. I don't know if this is for me. There was never a moment. The only moment I had like that, and it wasn't because of practice or anything, it was because I was doing some extra punishment. Right? So it was my fault. I had missed practice all week, missed all season all week. I ain't go to no all season.
Huh?
Yeah. This
before Tuck.
My freshman year, Coach Harmon calling my parents. So I come back, right? Come back, go through all season that morning. Like everything cool. At the end, everybody running back into the field house. I'm jogging in,
He
laughing.
think it's sweet.
Yeah. Coach Harmon, Henry. See ya, Coach.
Oh, Larry got him. The hit man.
He had a 25-pound plate out there, right? So he told me I had to sit on the field goal post like a wall sit and hold out the 25-pound plate. So I got down. At first I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I know I messed up. But 5 seconds in.
Not 35.
No, 5 seconds in. I dropped the place. I said, I'm done, coach.
I can't do it. It is what it takes. If the wall sit is what it takes, I can't.
You want me to hold this 25-pounder? I said, I'm done, coach. I said, I'm done. And I started walking in. I was gonna turn in my stuff that day. He said, no, wait, Henry, come back. And then we talked it out. I said, I'm not doing that. We talked it out. But that was probably the only time I was like, I'm done with this.
That's funny.
Because this ain't football.
Hey, man, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do, man? What do you do? Obviously, we ain't come from no bad culture, so y'all can't say like, man, that's a culture you can't. We win, all Americans. We have. That's why I try to explain to people, like, unfortunately, man, there's just different rules.
It is.
It's just different rules for people, man. That's just the way it is, whether you like it or not. Everybody don't get treated fairly on the team.
Hey, that's just life now.
Because if it was somebody else, it would have been done.
They probably would have turned their stuff in.
They'd have had to turn him in.
Turn the
but
clip in.
mess around, you got a 2-time All-American. He wasn't that yet,
No.
obviously, but when you can see,
I was done, Tuck. I was done. Like,
that's funny. That's funny.
but yeah, man. Culture.
funny.
Culture. Know your personnel. Invest in your craft. That's the biggest thing. Invest in your craft.
I had more than one moment, not where I actually said I was quitting out loud, but I'm not gonna lie, man. You had to be in your lines for off season at 5:15. We used to get up, me and the twins, we get up at about 4:50. Get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, get out. And in the off season, I promise you, every day we would get to the parking lot, and it's funny because the CD, I cannot think of what songs it was right now, but the same song would play every morning, all of off season. I want to say 3 years. I don't, however long you off seasons you get. And when I would get out the car, I would be walking up to the practice facility. I'd be thinking in my head, why? Why do I choose to do this every day? Because off season would be, you just knew you was walking into hell in off season. I'm like, okay, I'm getting out, I'm walking up there, I'm like, my body feels like been hit by a truck. I'm sore, I can barely walk. Why do I choose to do this? Mind you, when I leave, I gotta get to college algebra at 8. Gotta get to college algebra at 8. Trying to hurry up and get something to eat. Now I'm in college algebra.
Ready to
In there struggling in class. So it's like every day, I didn't say it out loud, but every day I would ask myself, like, legitimately, like, why am I choosing to do this? And honestly, I think that's the difference, that self-talk.
Yeah.
It's like, even if he's saying negative stuff, it's just the ability to just keep walking forward.
Yes.
Like, even while I'm saying negative stuff to myself, like, why am I choosing to do this? Man, my body is killing me. I'm tired, got college algebra. I still got to do this. Why am I doing this? But it's just the ability to just keep walking forward. And some people just have the ability to do that, and some people don't. That bandwidth is just different. I don't know. I don't know what the difference was on why we came in with 100 plus and graduated with 7.
Right. And that's every year.
Yeah, every year.
But I think you said it though. I think it's that self-talk. When you're going through them hard times, you can find a way to motivate yourself and get up out of there and I got it. That ain't nothing to me. I'm him.
And not just, to piggyback off of that, not just get through it, but I'm talking blast through it. Not just, I'm here.
No.
Get on the weights, just do what I can, bad energy, bad attitude. No, I'm talking about walk in there completely transformed, ready to go, alert, like ready to compete.
Yes.
Every day. I'm talking compete at the
Let's
highest.
go. Who won it?
Just dog yourself out every day.
It's that self-talk, man.
It's different, man.
It's funny. It's funny because I was when I was training Amari last Sunday, I was talking to him about self-talk, and I was telling him like, this year we step on that track first.
Right.
Every time you step on that track, in your head you need to be saying, "Oh yeah, I'm about to dust these.
Yeah. Right.
Today's the day. I'm breaking the time today." And then he hit me with yeah, I can say that, but what if somebody else is saying that and they beat me, and I'm like, you ain't worried about that, right?
Right.
Because if they do beat you, your self-talk is gonna be, okay, I got something for you next time.
Right. He ain't
I
gonna
can't
beat me
wait
again.
to see you at the next track meet.
Right.
You're gonna have a learning point to where you can say, okay, I need to work on this. Go to that next track meet. There you go. He coming in second today. I'm dusting him today. Next day, the phones be listening to you. I pull up the IG. First thing that pop up is Aaron Donald, self-talk
Wow.
on the field. Let's go. He getting ready for the game. It's right before kickoff. Let's go. All that training you done did, this is what it's for. You the greatest. I showed it to him and said, this is what I'm talking about right here, Amar.
Yes.
This is it. That self-talk, man. I tell him, he beat me every day. We at the point now where Amar beats me on the video games, on the fighting games, every time. And every time I pick up them sticks,
You think you gonna win?
he feel like he about to lose just because the way I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
Every time.
Man.
He say, Dad, I always beat you and you always say that you're better than me. Yeah, because I am.
Right.
That self-talk is important, man.
Man.
For confidence, just.
You bring up a good point because, I think obviously there's some. We're just talking personally, man. Now that you saying that, like, I believe I got my self-talk from my dad. That mentality came from my dad, just like you talking to Mara about it.
Yeah.
That mentality came from my dad. Never feeling like anytime I step out there, I'm gonna win. Like
Yes.
we competing to win. Practice how you play. Regardless of what we say, like some guys can practice a certain way and go and compete a different
Yeah.
way, which is true. But I don't have that mindset. I have a mindset of practice how you play. And so I definitely got that mindset taught to me from my dad about just competing every single time you step into anything. You compete on a whole nother level. And so, obviously I think you can get that rather it's told to you or if you see it.
Yep.
I think you can see it too. Seeing your parents work hard, get up early in the morning, every day, come
Yeah.
provide, do all of that stuff. So people see it too.
Yeah.
Other than maybe just hearing it, being really specific like you were. My dad was really specific with that. Well, yeah. And I'm definitely, you already know, Brian.
Oh my God.
We about to turn up.
I'm telling you, she's gonna be.
I'm about to turn up. What?
She's gonna be hell. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But she is going to be.
Yeah, we about to.
Oh
we about to be on another level. You already know. I ain't gonna try to tell me other day. Well, hey, don't speak on it. I'm speaking on it. Just watch,
She
y'all.
gonna be tough.
What's today?
She gonna be tough.
27th
I
of
can see
January, 2023.
I can see it.
All right.
Just the way she was looking in the camera on
All right.
on that picture
All right.
that you
to
posted the
tell
other
you.
day. She looking like, huh?
2038.
Ooh, what you want?
I'm trying to tell y'all, 2038. It's 15 years from now.
What's the name? Brian?
Brian.
Yeah, let them know what the name is so they remember now.
Brian Tucker, AKA TT Tucker.
My
Middle
girl-
name Taylor.
My girl TT
Brian TT Tucker. Trying to tell y'all.
with the ace.
I'm trying to tell y'all. She gonna be dumb on the tennis court. I'm telling you right now. It's already written.
Yeah, it's already done, really. It's already
It's already
done.
written. I'm telling y'all, y'all.
Y'all gonna have some battles.
I already know it's coming. I already know.
Oh, man.
I already know.
But it wouldn't be right if it wasn't. though.
Yes,
It wouldn't
she
be
gonna
right.
be up here anyways with me. It's already going down. But yeah, man. Hey,
Oh, man. Invest in your craft. Talk to yourself nice.
yeah, man. Self-talk.
You know what I mean? Have some confidence in yourself. Go Bengals, go Eagles.
Well, What will you sacrifice to be great?